Yes, I'm a little bit late. Yes, this video. Yes, I've made like 2 other videos on Invincible by now. But shut up, okay? Let's get out of this. Why are you doing like that? Why are you talking like that, huh? Who do you think I am? Your mom? Don't talk to your mom bad. Like, honestly, talk nice to your mom. Anyways, today we are ranking Invincible villains. The first 2 I have might be shocking. I'm lumping them together. It is the 2 Viltrumites who came to Earth to be like, Mark, you better stop being a jerk, Mark. And that's Anissa and Craig. There's no way his name's Craig. It's got to be Krieg or something like that. I guess he didn't come to Earth. Mark went to him, kind of. He was on Bug World. He was on the Bug's Life planet. It's a Bug's Life, after all. Here's my thing with them. I just think they serve the same purpose. Anissa is a little better than Craig because she at least, you know, was here on Earth and she was at least trying to make some arguments outside of like, you better do it, you better do it. She was like, look, I saved this boat. So join us or die, Mark. Everyone's gonna die. Okay, moving on, we have Machine Head. He's kind of like an auto-tune. He's like if T-Pain was a bad guy. Machine Head honestly might be more interesting personality-wise than these 2 people, and even then, he's not in the show a whole ton. He's only in like a handful of episodes. He came back for like 1 episode this last season, season 3. But okay, but pause, guys. Like the whole gimmick with the auto-tune, kind of hilarious, kind of funny. Just, I don't know, makes me smile. Makes me chuckle. But also, the dude's ruthless. The dude's pretty damn evil. Even like in his last scene when he's like, thanks for, you know, taking that guy down. But if you ever cross me again, I'll kill your whole family. I'll freaking, you know, jump rope with your kid's intestines. And you're like, okay, bro, we get it. Guy's a jerk. Get a load of this guy. After that, I have Battle Beast. Here's the thing with Battle Beast. He would be a lot higher on this list, but he's only really been a quote-unquote villain for like 1 episode. Granted, he puts the smackdown on Mark and like everyone else, puts the freaking, you know, kibosh on them, and then he kind of dips out for a while. We meet up with him again in season 3 where he helps Alan and Nolan take out some of these other Viltrumites, and like the dude's sick. The dude's pretty amazing. Even in the small amount of time he's in the show, he's a great character. I'm so excited to see where the show takes him in the future. I feel like it's gonna be big. I'm not a comics reader. I feel like dude is killing a ton of Viltrumites by the time the show is done. After that, I have a guy who's only in a few episodes. I feel like that's like literally every villain I've named so far. That is Powerplex. Powerplex, here's the thing. I sympathize with the guy, right? The guy lost some family in the Nolan Mark smackdown. But like a lot of good villains, his mind is in the wrong place. This is not Mark's fault, and yet he has this big vendetta against Mark. You killed my family! He can't keep getting away with this! Yo, you look killed my family, bitch! Aaron Paul is fantastic in this role, and I always like seeing a good Aaron Paul performance. I'm really glad that he got this, you know, casting, that he was cast as this character, and I'm glad that this guy got to come back and kill a variant of Mark in the Invincible War. I wish we would have seen that actual fight because we don't really see that, but damn, dude, great stuff for a small arc of a character. I think he's fantastic. Top 4. We're halfway done now. Oh yeah. Number 4, I have the Mauler Twins. These guys, I feel like they're always just being little butts, dude. You know what I'm saying? Especially in the first 2 seasons, they're always popping up doing something. I can't really tell you any big Mauler Twins feats, but they're always around. Personality-wise, they're pretty interesting. I like their dynamic off of each other, and I like their dynamic off of some of the other characters too. They're big bruisers. They're big, you know, like small, like buff. I don't know why I said small. They're big buff, like blue guys, kind of like the Hulk. But also they're really smart, and we see that intellect in play. I like that, dude. Especially in season 1, we see some legit, very high IQ moves from the Mauler Twins, and I really enjoy them. If they really are done in this new season, it's sad. I'm sad to see them go, but you know, it is what it is. They did a good job, you know, being villains in this show. Time for the top 3. Number 3, I have Angstrom Levy. That's right. Angstrom Levy, the guy wanted to be good. He wanted to be a nice guy. He wanted to just be chill vibes with the Mauler Twins. But, you know, as like a lot of villains, a casualty of, you know, Mark being Mark, now all of a sudden, like, everything's falling apart. He's all deformed, and he wants to kill Mark. He wants to kill everybody Mark loves. And that's the thing with Angstrom Levy. I can't really get behind how smart this guy was and how set he was on, like, I'm gonna save the whole universe by, you know, having different dimensions meet with each other and share what they do right, you know, how to fix certain mistakes. How he goes straight from that to like, nah, I'm just gonna kill Mark. That's just like my new goal. Kind of a weird twist, but aside from that, the guy is great. He's a great opponent for Mark to fight. The Invincible War, his episode in season 2, both fantastic. His episode in season 2, like their big fight, fantastic stuff. And Sterling K. Brown, holy crap, this dude is amazing. One of the best villain performances in the show. It's so good. I was low-key kind of excited when he didn't die because the guy's just so evil, so like scary and just omniscient in the world. It's always going to be a slapper when he comes back. And the dude has results. Like, obviously, the impact of his attack, killing tons of people in this world with the Variant War, crazy stuff. Number 2, this might be a hot take because this guy only in 1 episode. The guy is only in 1 episode, but damn dude, did he leave an impact, and that is Conquest. Jeffrey Dean Morgan's great. I don't want to hear it. Watch this video if you want to hear me yap about Jeffrey Dean Morgan and how good that casting was. But the dude is like, this is like the Viltrumite of Viltrumites, you know? So far, we've only really seen like the goon, not those kind of goons, like the lackey Viltrumites in Anessa and Craig. Freaking Craig, dude. This guy shows the Viltrumites can really mean business. This guy is like the worst of the worst, the baddest of the bad. And Mark and Adam and Earth really barely survived this guy. Holy crap. What an episode. It gave us one of the best episodes of TV I've seen in a long time. Again, the guy is just locked up down there with Cecil. I hope he comes back though, because he's a great film. But also I'm terrified for Mark. That would be awful. That would suck to be you, Mark, when you got to go up against this guy again. Number 1, obviously, Dadoy. It's Omni Man. He's only really a season 1 villain. After that, he's like a quote-unquote good guy, even though he's taking his time, dude. He's taking his sweet time being a good guy. But, dude, just the way the whole entire season is set up around this character, around this twist, him killing the Guardians in that first episode, and then going back to being like a nice dad, and we're like, wait, what? What the hell's going on? And then everything with the ending of this season with him and Mark, the fight they have, everything, these big, beautiful battles and these emotional exchanges. It's some of the best Invincible we've had. That's probably the best episode of the whole entire show, is Mark versus his dad. It's crazy, dude. So much depth, so much complexity to him as a character. J.K. Simmons is obviously great. He is one of the best characters in the show. He's fantastic. So excited to see where he goes next. That's the video. Ranked all the villains. Let me know who your favorite Invincible villain is, and I'll talk to you later. Sleep well tonight. Get lots of sleep. Sleeping's important. 8 hours.